Hi everyone, today I'm with you again. It's Raphael, High User Tutor. So today I want to take you through a part of the table of content. As we all know, I'm going to use the Microsoft Word document to create a table of content. As we all see, had already created, there is this Word document of mine I want us to use to create a table of content. Yeah, so the Word is opening. Like I told you, we are going to use the Word had already created, the Word document that is in my PC to create a table of content. So if we see the document had now opened here. This document was about computers, introduction to computers. Yeah, as we see. So from here, we can decide to give them like chapter 1, chapter 2. You can even give like lesson 1, lesson 2. But me, I'm used to chapter. I'm used to chapter. So let's write. Let's see there. So I'm using introduction to computer as my chapter 1. Yeah. So chapter 1, definition of 1.1. That's a definition of a computer. Yeah, that is my chapter 1. We go. Let me look for another place to give another chapter. Yes, there is this one, hardware. So that one, hardware, computer hardware. So I'll make that one my chapter 2. Chapter 2. Yeah, that one I'll make it my chapter 2. Yes. So we scroll down. Operating system, computer software. Computer software, I'll make it my chapter 3. Chapter 3. Yeah, we scroll down. There is computer networking. So this one now, it's some mistake written there, page 4. But now I'll change it to chapter 4. I'll change it to chapter 4. We'll scroll down. This one is here, internet and web development. That one will be our chapter 5. That one will be our chapter. That one will be our chapter 5. Chapter 5, yeah. That one is our chapter 5. And web development. So scroll down, data management system. So we are going to use that one as our chapter 6. That one is our chapter 6. So we are still giving them chapters. Cyber security, that is our chapter 7. Chapter 7. Yeah, cyber security, we are giving it chapter 7. Okay, chapter 8. Chapter 8 is here. That is artificial intelligence. Chapter 8. Chapter 8 is artificial intelligence. Chapter 9 is data science. Chapter 9. Chapter 9 is data science. And then chapter 10 is cloud computing. Cloud computing will be our chapter 10. Chapter 10 will be our cloud computing. So I think we can first stop there. I think let's first stop in chapter 10. Yeah, let's first, for now, let's stop in chapter 10. Yeah, for now we are stopping in chapter 10. So since we have now given them those chapters, we're going to show that they are our headers. So heading 1. Okay, let's first wait. So we are going to now start marking them as headers. So introduction to computer, I'll make it an heading 1. Yeah, introduction to computer, that is my heading 1. Computer hardware, it's also my heading 1. Okay, where we have written chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, we are making them all heading 1s. So chapter 3 is also heading 1. When we go to chapter 4, computer networking, that is also a heading 1. Chapter 5, web development, that one will also be my heading 1. Chapter 6, data management system, I'm also taking it to be my heading 1. Chapter 7, cyber security, chapter 7 is also my heading 1. I told you guys, wherever it's written chapter, that will be our heading. Then there is chapter 8, also my heading 1. So we are going like that. Everywhere you had named chapter, that is where we have our next heading. So chapter 9 is also our heading 1. And then we come to chapter 10, of course, and it's our last one, which is cloud computing. That one is also heading 1. See, they have been given here. As we see from these sides, they have now given us the chapters there. So that one alone can help us create our table of content. But what if we want to make it more interesting? Yeah, that one we can also make it work. So let's select the definition of computer here. Let's select the definition, the history of computers, and the types of computers. So those ones we can make them our heading 2. And you see, if you have given them heading 2, the colors changes. So the same will apply to this one, 2.1. Those are whole headings 2. Memory, those are parts of our hardware. And input and output these devices, those ones are our headings 2. I hope we are all following. When we go to our chapter 3, there is the operating system. We are going to highlight the operating system, the application software, and the programming languages. Yeah, programming languages. Those are all our heading 2. Yeah, we keep going down. You see, if we fix them from here, it also enters from that side, from our left hand side. I hope you guys are seeing. When we come to our chapter 4, we highlight introduction to computer, that is 4.1. We highlight types of networks, and we highlight network protocols. Those ones, they are all our headings 2. The same will apply to chapter 5. Chapter 5, introduction to internet, we highlight it. There is web development, we also highlight it. There is web browsers, we also highlight it. Hey, what is happening? Yes, and there is, we were highlighting those 3. Yeah, so I told you guys, those are all our headings 2. We are not supposed to put them in heading 1. I hope you're seeing how they are are coming here in our stuffs. Yeah, I think we kind of forgot to highlight chapter 5, so we highlight our chapter 5, and we also chapter 5 is heading 1. I hope we are all remembering. Yeah, so when you put chapter 5, of course you see here it has also been highlighted. So we are now going to chapter 6. We are now going to chapter 6, chapter 6.1. We highlight that heading, we highlight the types of database, we highlight database design. Those ones are our headings too. Yeah, our headings too. Those are our headings too. Actually, we are supposed to highlight that should do anything, because if we leave they also scatter. So we see if we highlight they also gets fixed here. Yeah, but our chapter 5 here, guys, let's first go back to chapter 5. The chapter 5, it's this one, chapter 5. Chapter 5 is our heading 1. So when we take it to heading 1, we see from the left hand corner it should align with those chapters. Yeah, so we were going to chapter 7, and you see those ones missing. That means we have left some number out without highlighting. You see, as if you see from that side there is 3.1 and then 3.3, meaning 3.2 there is somewhere we skipped a bit. So our 3.2 is here. Our 3.2 is the application software. So when we highlight it and we put it in the heading 2, we should have it that side. Yeah, so when we keep going down, we are going to chapter 7. So chapter 7, we highlight it, we highlight the types of threats, we highlight the cyber measures, and then those are our headings too. Yeah, they are our headings too. We go to chapter 8, we do the same. We do the same for our 8. There is 8.2 machine learning. There is 8.3 applications and AI machine system. Those ones are our headings too for chapter 8. We go to chapter 9. Chapter 9, we have only one introduction to data science. We highlight also, it's still a heading 2. Yeah, then we go to our last chapter, of course, chapter 10, which is cloud computing. We highlight, make sure you highlight even the numbers from the side, because if you leave it out, they will also not appear there. So after highlighting 10, we're actually highlighting still 10, 10.1, 10.2, and there is 10.3, and those are our second heading. Yeah, heading it too. So when you see from the sides there, that one is enough for us now to create our table of content. So instead of scrolling like that, we can just come to the side here. Oh, you see this 4 is remaining. The 4 here, we are supposed to mark it all inclusive of that 4, and then that was our heading 2. You see it even appears that side already. Yeah, our 4.2. Actually, yeah, that's it. So instead of scrolling sideways, we just go back here straight to our chapter 1. You see it has brought us. So now here where the arrow is, we can decide to create another page. We go to insert and then a blank page. A blank page will come on top, meaning our thing starts from down there. So I want to put my table of content here. So the table of content, we will come to reference here now. Then we go to the table of content. Yeah, from the table of content, there it will give us options to select the type, how we want the table to appear. Yeah, so me, I will select the first one because I'm used to the first one. So after clicking, we can now see our table of content appearing here. Yeah, the ones you're seeing from the side here, those are the pages. Yeah, those are the pages. So here we have our nice looking table of content from chapter 1 up to chapter 10. So guys, this is our table of content. Actually, it's shifting to another page, but let me try to reduce the fonts. It's again too small. Let me increase a bit. So guys, here is our table of content. I hope you are all seeing. You see how it came about? This is our table of content from chapter 1. Actually, it has jumped from page, it had started from page 2, and again our page 1 is blank. Are you seeing? Yeah, it's showing that our page 1 is blank. So we can decide to delete this page or even leave it, but just as we know, the table of contents now here, introduction to computers. So when we want to go into these things, we just click from these sides, no need of going. See, as simple as this. So guys, thank you very much for your time today. I think that's all I can tell you as per now concerning not introduction, but actually concerning the table of content as a whole. So I hope you have been following me, but please guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I look forward to interacting with you in the comment section. Wow, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having all of you with me here. Thank you so much.